Thank you, everybody, for coming to the Aaron Torres Podcast YouTube page. I do have one quick favor before we get to the video that you came here for, and that is very simply this. You see that little red subscribe button below this video? Go ahead, smash that subscribe button. It really does help me. It really does help this channel grow and my audience grow. So go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. And now, here is the video that you came here for. Really quickly, we got to talk Nick Saban. Because I do think this is a conversation coming out of this game is, did Nick Saban just cement himself as the greatest coach of all time? I think there are plenty of people that will argue that it was already cemented long ago, but coming into this game, he was tied with Bear Bryant, 6 national championships for Saban, 6 national championships for Bear Bryant. Oh, by the way, not sure if you heard, Saban wins, he goes to number 1 all time. And so as I look at it, I'm not here to argue, like fight you again over. I'm not going to fight you on LSU. I'm not going to fight you on Bear Bryant. Here is what I know. First of all, Bear Bryant, I'm not trying to tear down his legacy. I'm not trying to say what he did was not incredible. Never won more than 12 games in a single season, which, again, I get it. It's a different sport. It's not the same as the era that we're in now with SEC championship, college football playoffs, all that stuff. But he never won more than 12 games in a regular season. Here are the years that Alabama has won at least 12 games under Nick Saban. 2008, 2009, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2020. I think I just counted 10 seasons. Let me do that again. 2008, 2009, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2020. I just got it off 10 seasons where Saban won at least 12 games. Bear Bryant did it once. I get it was a different era. I get we're talking about different things. But when we're talking about Bear Bryant, 1 12-0 season, 2 11-0 seasons, Nick Saban, 6 national championships, including 3 in the college football playoff era, where you not only have to play a conference championship game, but 2 playoff games. I mean, that's something special. That's something special that we will probably, I don't even want to say probably, we will never see this again. And so if you want to argue Bear Bryant, I don't know if I have any old school Bama fans that know how to download this podcast and live through the Bear Bryant era, we're never going to see this again. What Nick Saban is doing is inconceivable. 7 national championships in this era is inconceivable, and it will never be done again. And I'll tell you this. Why Saban, in my opinion, is the greatest coach of all time is not just because of the raw 7 national championships. It's not just because of all the SEC championships. It's because we live in an era where it should be harder than ever to win a national championship after national championship and build dynasties, okay? Just think about the era that we live in. More games than there have ever been. It's just a fact. I mean, it's indisputable. Most seasons we're playing 15 games now. You go to a conference championship, you got 2 playoff games, 12 regular season games. That's 15 games total. You got conference championships, like I said. You got 2 playoff games. So in the old days, no conference championship. You go to a bowl game, you win that, you're either crowned the national champion or you're not. Now, you got to beat the best team in your conference. Then you got to go to a playoff game. Then you got to go to another playoff game if you win that. And we are talking about inconceivable things. On top of how hard the schedule is, never forget, this is a different era. 85 scholarships, the fewest it's been. Back in the day, it was 95, 100, 105, whatever it was. 85 scholarships. Everybody has money now, right? Back in the day, some teams had money, some teams didn't. Some teams could pay coaches, some teams couldn't. Now, everybody, especially in the SEC, they can pay their head coach $5, $6, $7, $8 million a year. They can pay coordinators $1, $1.5, $2 million a year. They can pay assistant coaches, position coaches. They could pay them $800,000, $700,000, $600,000. They could pay the best strength and conditioning coaches $500,000, $600,000, $700,000. So the fact that Nick Saban is doing this in this era when nobody should be able to dominate the way that he is, it's inconceivable. It is inconceivable how good he has been in this era, in this moment in time. And so I do believe that he, I think, essentially clinched greatest coach of all time, right? By the way, how lucky are we as sports fans? We got the GOAT in college football. We got the GOAT in the NFL, Bill Belichick. We got probably the GOAT quarterback in Tom Brady. We got one of the 2 best players in the history of the NBA in LeBron James. This is really fun, man. Maybe the GOAT in college basketball, Mike Krzyzewski. I don't think so, but you get the point. We're doing good as college sports fans in general. So anyway, it's late.